Hi, how's it going? It's JP from Bax Music, and today I'm having a look at the Mod Factory pedal from Mooer. This is a classic, more mini-sized pedal, which is really ideal for someone who wants to explore lots of different sounds, or perhaps there's that pedalboard space you'd like to fill and you can't quite decide what you want to put. This gives you access to lots of different pedals and some simple controls on all of them, so you can experiment with lots of different effects. On the Mooer pedal itself, the main dial gives you access to all the different effects, and there's all the classic effects that you'd expect, all the way from chorus, flanger and phaser effects. Then you've got an envelope effect as well, tremolo, stutter and vibrato, all similar versions of each other, an auto wah, a touch wah which is very responsive to sensitivity and playing, and you've also got an envelope ring sound, which is great. These controls, Control 1 and Control 2, essentially control main parameters of the effect, because the pedal is quite simple in itself and the effects speak for themselves. The controls just simply allow you to dial things like rate and tone. For instance, the first four controls are just rate and tone, but as you get to things like auto wah, you can decide to change the speed. So if I was to change it to the auto wah setting, this control now becomes my rate and this would become speed, which is quite handy. But typically it's just the rate and the depth and control that you get with these two knobs. Then you have an overall depth, which essentially is an overall mix control to decide how deep the effect actually is. So let's go to the chorus effect, and we're going to set both the rate and the level just at optimal and with just medium depth. And of course, with these other effects, which also have the similar controls of rate and level, you can hear that the flanger is a very nice transparent flanger. And these controls, let's have a look at how they are going to affect it. So we're going to increase the rate of the flange. And with a slightly slower speed, you can hear is much harder to hear. Now let's have a look at some of the other effects. So you have quite a few different effects which still have similar properties, like the stutter and the vibrato effect. The vibrato sounds really nice and very full. And this is where the depth control begins to kind of come in, because you can get a very nice thick sound. But if you wanted to dial that back down and you didn't want to kind of use this as, you know, like a synthesizer, as you will, you didn't want to use it as something really thick, you can hear that now the control is a lot less deep. Let's have a look at some other effects. I'd like to look at this envelope ring. You can hear there's a nice screechy sound when you don't have the depth. You can really hear that the ring comes out here. Let's have a listen to how the auto wah sounds with some thick controls. The auto wah sounds nice and thick, but if we have a look at the touch wah, this is a bit more responsive to actual dynamics and sensitivity. So the speed plays quite an important part here. If you'd like to have a look at the Mod Factory pedal, you can click on the links above and below and go directly to our product page. Thank you so much for checking out this pedal demo. If you'd like it, please drop a like and a comment, and be sure to subscribe to this Bax channel to have a look at some more videos we're doing. Thank you.